Mm, gotcha. I'm reading the thing behind you. See, Tamisha is that little girl who went through trauma, who could see the
Oh, that's my
world.
that's my poem. Yeah, that's my
I
poem.
got you.
I'm a writer,
Let's
so
see. No, I'm a writer too. All right. Let me see.
okay, we are
Tamisha.
now live. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to LashayVenturePodcast. Podcast. I have a special guest here with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself and tell you a little bit about himself.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, world? It's your boy King Judah. King Judah Official on Instagram. I am actor King Judah Official on Facebook, as you can see. I am an actor, writer, upcoming producer, stunt performer. I do it all. So yeah, glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Thank you. Can you tell them how you got into this industry, like with it, all of the parts of the industry that you're in right now?
Oh man, well I got into acting. I started acting when I was 8 years old. I started off in theater. I did it from when I was 8 till when I was like 18, 19 years old. Then I took a long little hiatus because life be lifing, wanted to live life a little bit. Got back into it six, no, 8 years ago. 8 years ago, and it's been up ever since. So yeah, I got into it starting like I said, theater, church plays. So yeah.
Theater and church plays. So
Hmm.
how was it like stepping outside of the box, going into something different besides theaters and church plays?
Oh man, I've always been an athlete like my entire life, so that's why I saw myself. I honestly didn't want to do acting per se. I did acting because all right, I wanted to impress my mom as a kid,
Wow.
and then there was nobody else who was really doing it. So I was like, all right, cool, this could be my lane. But then, got into sports, played football, basketball, baseball, any sport you name it, I played it. And that's where I actually saw my life going. So when things didn't go that route after I graduated college, it was like, all right, what I'm gonna do next? And believe it or not, I went down the law enforcement route. A lot of people don't know that about me. But yeah, I was in law enforcement for some years.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
wow. So what were you doing in law enforcement?
oh
You was
I,
police?
I was yeah, I was police. I was police. I was police, and then I wound up being detective for some years. And I got tired of that. Wound up getting out of that industry, became a firefighter right after that.
Wow.
So yeah, I had to shave my beard off and all that stuff. And I mean, and fire life was great. It was amazing, best schedule ever. I was at one of the best firehouses up there in Newark, because I'm from Newark, New Jersey. One of the best
Okay.
firehouses. And then it was like I felt like I was just stagnant, I was like, all right, so I
This not
don't
what
feel
you
like
want
I'm
to do.
growing. I didn't feel like I was growing. And like it just stopped really resonating with me. It was good money, really good money, but for me, all money ain't good money. And it's
That
like,
part.
if it's not passion driven, then I'm gonna get
Hmm.
tired of it real quick. So I've always been the one that's like, I'll pick up myself and go if it doesn't fit my passion. It doesn't really like drive me as much. And the only thing that really drove me was sports and acting. So it was like I was already getting older, and it's like, all right, I'm too old to do sports professionally. I can do it recreationally. So it's like, what
Yeah.
do I want to do for the rest of my life? What I want to do, like as far as getting paid for the rest of my life, and I
Yeah.
wouldn't look at it like a job, and that's acting. So
And some people say that, oh well, it don't pay this much or it's not that much, but to me it's like why stay at something that you don't want to do? Because
exactly,
you at where you at the place that you at, and you're not happy. You're miserable.
Eh, exactly. Like, what's the
You're
point?
just sitting there like, you're just sitting there like, okay, I'm here.
Hmm.
I'm
Exactly.
here, but I'm really not here.
You're just existing. You're not living. That's the way I
That's
look
how
at it.
that's exactly how I feel. And
Mhm.
I was telling somebody that I was like, I'm here. I'm at my job, but I'm here. That's it. Like,
And it, and it's like you're
I want
grateful
to
for
feel
those
like that.
opportunities. Exactly. You're grateful for those
Yes,
opportunities, but you got to be real with yourself. It's like, yo, can I really see myself doing this for the rest of my life? For the next 20
exactly.
years, do I want to do this? So it was like, fuck, all right. I got to make a
Yeah.
decision. So,
It's like, I really don't want to do this. I'm just here.
mhm,
And that's how I was telling somebody, I was like, it's no growth in what I'm doing. There's no movement.
yeah,
Everybody that's on here, they working two jobs, or they doing something
mhm,
else, or they have left. For me,
exactly.
yes. Yes, you're supposed to have a regular job, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like, it's time to just outside of the box.
Yeah,
I
I feel
want to
like
do what
even
makes
when,
me happy. Like I don't want to do,
mhm,
I don't want to be on a job and just there. Okay, yeah, you working two, three jobs, but you like, I'm not happy. This not
exactly.
really what I want to do. And people think you crazy when you say that, but I feel like
Mhm.
why be at this point in my life? I'm 33. At this point in my life, I want to be on something that I love to do. I don't want to be just coming. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
bills got to get paid. Don't get me wrong. Bills got to get paid.
yeah. So that ties into what I was about to say. Like, it's nothing wrong with you having a 9 to 5, right? As long as you're not pouring 100% of yourself into somebody else's dream and not pouring it to yours. So if you're gonna have that 9 to 5, all right, cool. All right. You still have time to yourself to pour into yourself. Use that 9 to 5 to fund that dream that you want to do, to fund that vision that you have.
Yeah. And people think you crazy when you say that, like, okay, you just, nah, I just want to do something. I'm at the age where I want to do something I love to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to
So
keep
yeah.
being trained.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you
I
don't
don't
want to
want to
be
keep pouring,
trained.
like you said, I don't want to keep pouring into somebody else's cup. That's the way I look at it.
Yes.
Mhm.
I don't want to keep doing that. Like, no, I don't. I
Mhm.
don't want to keep pointing to nobody else. But who was your biggest inspiration like growing up?
Well, I have an older brother, and listen, I'll never admit this to him, and he'll probably be watching this and be like, "All right, cool, you finally said it." But my older brother, man, he was that guy. You know, he still is. He still is. So he really influenced me a lot from virtually everything. He casted a big shadow as far as like athletics and whatnot, which kind of drove me into doing acting because he's never really acted. So like he inspired me to like I said, pursue athletics, specifically football, because he was like one of the best football players in the state of New Jersey during his tenure in high school. But yeah, I just learned a lot from him. I learned you know, I get a lot of my drive from him. He's a guy that doesn't quit. He's the type of guy that's always gonna find a way, and I've always mirrored myself behind that. It's pretty much a family thing at this point. It's like we don't quit. We gonna get it. Like we might
And
even
that's
be at our
good.
lowest point, but we still gonna get here somehow, some way.
That's good. What is one lesson that you say shape you from childhood that helped shape you to who you are now?
All the ass whoopings I got as a kid from my dad and my mom. No, seriously, like all
True
jokes
story.
aside, true story, man.
It'll
Like,
make you think like, what?
like I look
Now
at this
I see why
generation
I got the
nowadays.
whoopings for. Yeah, because
Yeah, like I was a knucklehead back then. Like I didn't realize how. All right, I wasn't a bad kid, right?
you was a class
I
clown.
just didn't. I just didn't listen. No, I wasn't even a class clown. I mean, for a little bit, I was, yeah. But for the most part, I was the type of kid like, all right, I'll do my work, get it done. My work is good, but I'll get bored. So I used to get bored easily, and I was really disruptive. And
So like
I tell you about
ADHD.
it. Basically,
My son
it's
has
my
that.
it's
Get
my
bored
superpower.
easily.
It's my superpower. That's the way I look at it. Mhm. But
You get
yeah,
bored
that's the
easily.
lesson.
Like that. If you don't
Mhm.
have nothing to do, you're gonna be like, I'm done with my work, so ain't nothing else to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm just watch y'all do y'all work. I gotta do something. And to this day, I'm the same way. Like I always got to do something. Like there's nothing wrong with sitting in stillness, but at the same
But you
time,
like
my
that.
mind always
You like that
working.
busy.
It's always. That's part of the reason why I can do so much at one time. Like I can act, I can write, I can produce, I can direct. That's why I'm able to wear so many hats. That's what's that ADHD thing. I've never claimed to have it, but I always looked at that as a superpower.
Yeah, it is to be able to do multiple things. You don't want
Mm-hmm.
to sit and just do one. You can't just sit and be sit. That's me. I can't
Yeah,
just sit and be still. Like my
yeah.
sister-in-law, she always say, "Girl, you just gotta go, go, go." I just like I don't like to sit and be still. I have to do multiple things because I'm used to.
Uh,
I want to do. That's what I'm used to. I have children, so I'm up and down the street 24/7. I have 4 children, so I like to do multiple things. Like wear
oh, I
multiple
get
hats.
it. I got.
That's the goal. That's
Like I
the
said, I get
goal.
it. I got two boys, so and they're pretty much like me in that sense too. So yeah, I get it.
At the moment, did you realize? Um, when did you realize that this was your purpose?
Oh man, I realized that acting was my purpose when I first got back into it. I was going through a lot of like personal issues. I don't really want to dive too much into it, but it was a lot of personal issues, and like I sought therapy, and my therapist was like, "Well, you want to do something that's gonna be able to like get your mind off of things. Like, what do you enjoy doing?" Again, I told her like, "Hey, listen, I do sports, but I can't do that professionally. I just do it recreationally, but I don't feel like that's enough. I work out." And she kept asking me like, "Well, let's revert back to your childhood. Let's go back to that. Like, what did you like doing as a kid?" And I was like, "Well, I've always liked performing. Like, I've never minded being the center of attention, you know." And she was like, "Well, maybe you need to get back into acting, whatever it is, whatever it's theater, whatever you did when you was a kid, get back into it." I was like, "You know what? You might be right." And started off doing background stuff, you know, just trying to find my way. Then once I got into my first speaking role, I was like, "Yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be at. This is definitely what I'm supposed to be doing."
Definitely
So
your purpose.
yeah, definitely my purpose because it's like I took a long hiatus from it, but when I came back to it, it still felt like home. So I'm like, this has got to be it.
What's for you is what's for you.
Exactly.
And then in acting, you can play multiple roles. So if you're going through something,
Yeah.
you just let it
Yeah.
out. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I've always said. I'm like, you get the chance to live a multitude of lives, and that's the best part about it because, like, all right, cool. You know what? I'm gonna be a doctor in this role. I'm gonna be a lawyer in this role. I'm gonna be a whole thug
Yeah.
in this role. Like, and me, I like the thug role because I'm a very nice guy outside of acting, but most of my roles have been like gangster shit. So I am I
Did you like
enjoy
playing them?
I enjoy it. I love it.
Because it's so
I
different.
love,
That's why.
I love playing a bad guy. Like I do. People are like, "Oh my gosh, she didn't typecast you." I'm like, I personally don't mind the typecast
Yeah.
because like when people meet me in person, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're like really nice," and I'm like, "I know, right?" That guy I was watching on the screen, he an asshole. Like,
Yes, that's what they think. That's
uh,
what they always think because of the roles you guys play. But no,
mhm.
really cool cats, like cool people.
Yep.
What do you love the most about it in each role that you carry?
I literally just told you the fact that you're able to live a multitude of lives. That's the best part for me. That's what I love the most because it's like, all right, if you're not generally like whatever this role or how they see this person is, you get the chance to do the legwork and become that person, So you're ultimately learning so many different aspects of life while doing this research on this character that you're supposed to be diving into. And me, I'm really big on that. I'm really big on building like a background and stuff for my character. So even if it's not on paper, my characters always have something unique about them. Every
Now
single character.
you critique it.
Oh, hell yeah. Without a doubt.
You
Without
definitely
a
critique
doubt.
your work.
Mhm. Yeah, I get deep with my work. I get really deep with my character breakdown, my character work. So,
Well, that's good though because when you get on scene, you right
mhm.
into it. You
Oh
done
yeah,
already
yeah.
critiqued it. You done already went over the roles. You already said how you gonna do it, how you gonna play the role.
Mhm.
Like you already know. So when you get
Yeah,
on set,
because
it's no nervousness. It's like it's just coming out. It's just natural.
exactly. People think that I'm a method actor. I'll say I'm only partially a method actor because I'm not gonna be sitting here doing no cocaine and all that crazy stuff that I've seen other actors do. Know what I mean? But it's like I do so much prep work that it just comes off natural, and people will be like, "Oh yeah, he's method acting. Like he's way deep into it." I'm like, "No, I just did the work first." So Yeah,
If
man.
you could give your younger self some advice, what would you tell your younger self today?
2 words. Don't stop. Don't stop. All right. Because I feel like if I didn't take that long hiatus, I'll probably be a lot further along. So like I'm not in a bad spot now. I love where I am now. But I know
Yeah.
for a fact if I had not taken that long of a hiatus, then I would be out of here.
Wow.
Mhm. Yep.
If you could name your life as a movie, what would the name be and why?
If I
Hard
can name my
question.
life as a movie, now I gotta think of something. Hold up. Uh, that's a tough one. I'm really sitting here trying to
That's
think
a
of a
tough
movie
one.
title.
I mean,
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
says that.
because there's so many ways I could take it. Know what I mean? Pause. That didn't even sound right. There's so many ways I can go with this. Um, I'll say resilience.
Hmm.
Yeah, the name of
Resilient.
my story would be resilience. And
Yeah.
the reason I say that is because I feel like you know, I've had a lot of doors shut in my face,
Wow.
coming up. Um, Opportunities I feel like that should have been mine wasn't necessarily given to me, wasn't necessarily granted that opportunity. So, but the fact that I kept going and I'm still going, you know,
Yeah.
I feel like that would be the perfect title that would represent my life.
That's real
Mhm.
good because that's different. You didn't give up, like you said. It's been a lot of
Mhm.
doors shut in your face, but you didn't give up.
Exactly.
That's a great piece of advice because I was just going to ask you, what advice would you give to someone that's inspiring in this kind of career that you're in?
Man, as far as this career, listen, what type of advice? I would tell them to do the work first, You really got to analyze whether or not you want to do this for the long run. And if you're trying to do this for the money, this is the wrong career for you. I'm telling you, because you're going to be doing a lot of free gigs in the beginning. I'll tell you that. A lot of favors, which, on the back end, it'll be beneficial to you because you're going to
Hmm.
build that network. And it's like they say, your network is your net worth. So in the beginning, you're not going to be making as much money. That's just
Yeah.
this is how the game goes.
Yeah.
But I would tell them do the legwork first. Do the due diligence of studying what acting is, the history of acting, the business of acting, and you know, not just wanting to be only in front of the camera. Like you got to know
That
what's going on
part.
behind the camera too. You got to know the type of cameras that you're going to be using and shooting or getting shot on. All of that, knowing all of that
Research.
would just yes, knowing all of that would just make you that much of a better person in this career.
Research. A lot of research. A lot of
Mhm.
research. Do you have any projects that's coming up or coming out?
Ooh, I got one Fear Lake Lanier with what's the name of that studio? They're gonna kill me because my goodness. Is it damn Freely Films with Freely Films. Yeah, Fear Lake Lanier that's coming out next month. Uh what else? I got a lot of projects that was shot
What are they
last
based
year that's
off
coming
of?
out
Like, you
this
give
year.
us a little snippet of it. Like, what are they based off of?
All
And
right,
what are you
so
playing?
all right, so Fear Lake Lanier, that will be on Tubi in August. I can't remember the date, but it's like I think first or second week of August. But the stigma behind Lake Lanier in Georgia, they say usually when you go in there, it's some
You don't come out.
spirity, stuff that'll probably be pulling you down because it's supposedly, allegedly, it's, Lake Lanier is basically over top of a town that was flooded, you know. So there's still a whole lot behind that. I don't know the exact
Story
urban
behind
legend
it.
behind it because
Yeah.
I'm from Jersey, but I just knew before I came down here, I heard about Lake Lanier and I'm not
You
going
wasn't
in
going
there.
nowhere there.
So when when they presented me with that role, that hey, listen, we got a movie called Fear Lake Lanier. I'm like, we're not shooting at Lake Lanier, are we? And they're like, no. I was like, all right, cool, I'm in. Got it. So, had to make sure for like as long as you're not shooting that Lake Lanier, I'm
Yeah, I
good.
hear some stories about it. I don't
Yes,
want to shoot.
exactly. I'm like, listen, I'm a daredevil, but I am not playing with my life that much. I'm good.
That part.
What is it? What's another one? Hustler Dreams 2. Hustler Dreams Part 1 is on Tubi. Um, what else? I got my own movies that I'm trying to produce. I have a movie called Grit and Glory that I am pushing so hard right now. I'm in the crowdfunding stage, and I will be casting for that soon,
Okay.
very soon. So be on the lookout for that. And listen, if you're interested in donating to the GoFundMe to the crowdfunding, yes, I'm doing some promo on here. If
Ain't
you're
nothing wrong with
interested,
that.
listen, the link for my GoFundMe is all over my pages. But if you'd like to have the link personally, you can DM me and I'll send you that link. If you're interested in being an executive producer, we can talk business, and talk numbers, of course. So, yeah.
And also, can you tell them, give them your social medias and everywhere, and tell them where to find you at on your platform?
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you. My social media is Instagram. I'm King Judah Official. If you don't know how to spell it, you might need to have to go back to school because it's simple. I'm King Judah Official on Instagram and on TikTok. On Facebook, you can find my. I have two acting pages. My personal page is Actor King Judah Official, and then my acting page is just King Judah Official.
I got one more
Yeah.
question for you. Where
What's
did
up?
you
What's
get
up?
your name from? Like, what? How did you
Oh
come up with your name?
man.
You get that a lot,
Oh
huh?
man. I get that a whole lot. See, look, y'all just gonna have to read.
Yes.
Y'all just gonna have to read my bio because I talk about it on there. So that means that y'all haven't been paying too much attention to me. Then go to my
Okay.
IMDb because I tell you on there. What? But yeah. But I will tell you this: Judah is one of my middle names. So yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like very interesting. I thought it was kind of like spiritual.
Mhm.
You
It
know?
still is though. It
Yeah.
still is. It
I can
still
see
is.
that. I see
Mhm.
the light. So yeah.
I appreciate you.
Do you have any questions for me?
Oh man. All right. How did you get into writing?
It's crazy. You asked about the podcast, but you said it right. Okay, so
Mhm.
I love to. At first, when I first started this whole thing, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was just so confused. I'm like, I like to talk. Then the podcast came about. And I was like, I like to write. And I started writing. But I had already been kind of writing. Like I have journals where I have writings in that I just never I had a story I was typing literally about my life and I had it was called Broken Pieces, but I changed it. As you can see the back part, that's gonna be the front of my bio.
Yeah, let me read that to make
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna read that afterwards.
it's basically a life story about me from beginning to the middle to the end to right now.
Okay,
So that one is about me, and then the other ones that I have worked is about me as well. The first
gotcha,
book,
gotcha.
my first book I have, it got a lot of drama in it. But
Okay,
it's real good. Like the writing is the calm me. I feel like I got into writing by being calm.
okay,
Because
okay.
when I'm frustrated or when I'm going through something, you know how people be doing all type of stuff. But
Gotcha.
instead of doing it, I just put it in the pen.
Okay, okay.
I basically
That's
found
using your pain constructively.
my purpose through a pen. I have a,
Okay, I
I have a,
like that.
I have a poem called that too as well. It's on my page.
Purpose through a pen.
But I did. I found my purpose through a pen because
Gotcha. Okay.
anytime I'm going through something or I feel like I want to talk, if I can't talk to a person or I don't want to let my frustration out, I just put it on pen. I just write it down. Like, and I like to talk. And some things that you can't talk about, you can write about. Like in
Yeah.
my books, it's a lot of things that I talked about, but nobody knows. When I was really writing it, I was talking as I was writing it because it's my
Gotcha.
story. So I've been through a lot, and my bio gonna break everything down. I think that's gonna be whew. But it's when I see my books, you'll see it's a mom that's bending over in one of my books, and she got knives in her back.
She been stabbed in the back. Few people, huh?
Man, it's crazy because the mom, that's a mom that carried waves. She carried a lot
I
that she
got you.
couldn't speak. If she would speak, the world would judge her. The certain
That's
situations that
real.
mom go, yeah, that mom go, mothers go through, and they don't talk about. And when it comes out, it's like the world judge you. So why, before somebody can judge you, why not put it in the book and tell your story yourself? Because
Okay.
this world is basically a judgmental world, especially if you're in these type of industries. They don't pick out the good things, they pick out the bad things first. So before you can pick out the bad thing, let me tell you about my journey, let me
You
tell you about my story.
you
So
know, it's crazy. That's how life is, though. People they'll forget about the 99 good things that you did, but you do that one
bad
bad thing
thing, it's
or
out
one mistake, they hound on that.
there. Yeah.
You know, that's just how the world goes, and it sucks. But I'm
Yeah.
glad you were able to find your purpose through your pen. I
Yeah,
like that. Like
I love
I
it. I
really
love
do.
it. I love it. Like I want to act it out as well. Like I love it. Like I feel
I
like
was
I'll be good with that too. Like
that was my next question. I was like, are you gonna turn this book into a film? At least start it
few
off as a
things.
short film.
Yeah, I mean, I have a little few things in the mix. I have, I talked to a couple writers. That's a writer that's from Detroit. Shout out to
Okay.
Willie and his manager Keisha, Renee. I've interviewed with them. They from Detroit. Like
Okay.
I got a few things, coming up. It's gonna be a little while, but it's coming. It's coming.
Okay. Okay.
But I
I'm good.
definitely wanna, act it out. It's really, if you go and you actually read the books, because Amazon lets you read it for free anyway. But
Okay.
they're not that much. They're 9.99. But if you actually go and just read those books, it's like I put my passion into it.
I got you.
Because
But
during
they,
those
but they,
times, I was really going through it. 2025 was a hard year for me. So
yes.
yeah,
Okay, like what they say, like when you cook and you put your foot in that, put your foot in those books.
yeah, I did. I did. Like one is called seasons. So in different seasons, this for
Mhm.
basically women, we go through different stages in life in different seasons.
Cool.
So each season it talks about it, and they're like, "Ain't really good."
I
Gotta
got
go
you.
check them out.
Well, I'm about to say you too young to write about menopause, so we ain't gotta worry about that.
Menopause do come early now, so
Oh,
hey.
that's true. That's true. That's true. My bad. My bad.
But yeah,
I
like I
got you.
mean, it's still more to my life that I want to tell. Like I said, I gotta finish the book up, but it's more. It's a lot, And I plan on just, seeking my purpose. Like I say, some days I'm not gonna. You human. You be want to give up sometimes because this is something that you love to do, and you're not getting paid for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Exactly.
yeah, and people be like, "Oh, this, yeah," because she interviewed. Not, yeah, I'm interviewing them, but I'm not that type of person that's gonna be like, "Oh, here, no, I'm not. I don't want no handout." Because whatever God
I
got
got
for me,
you.
He's gonna put together. That's what you gotta understand. You don't go looking for no handouts.
Exactly.
Whenever people come to you, when they come to you and they say they want to do it or propose something to you, they doing it. God has connected me with people, and I'm blessed because just being on this platform, I get noticed. So you never know who's touching it or who's touching bases with it. You know what I mean? So I'm
I
blessed.
got you.
I'm forever blessed about this platform, and the ones that God got coming in my life is divine connection. That's just how I feel about it. So
Amen to that. Amen. Amen.
yeah. So
Uh,
yeah.
I do have another question. Are you associated with what is it? Set Life Entertainment?
Who's that?
No, I thought you were like, I guess associated with Set Life Entertainment. I know they be doing like the articles and all of that stuff on like Instagram and whatnot.
I don't know. Am I
No, I
under?
thought you were. No, I thought you were. I don't know why.
If they got my page, if they got my page, shouting out to my podcast on there, thank you. But not
Yeah,
that I know of. I
I
just,
got you. I got you.
yeah, but I just, I've interviewed a couple of people like like I said, Detroit and different producers and
Got you.
writers and stuff like that. So if you see my face, I probably on some of their pages. because I,
Yeah,
if you go to my YouTube, you'll see them too because I done interviewed them. Like so,
got you. Okay, okay. I was just curious. I'm like,
I don't
got you.
know because I done interviewed a lot of people, so you'll probably catch if you do catch my face on there. Thank you for giving a shout out to
Mhm.
my platform, but mm-mm. I'm
I
just
got you. I got you.
I'm just Lachey Venture Podcast. But yeah, if
I
you
get
catch,
you.
like I say, you catch me on some of them, then that's because they show clips of the podcast and we on there when I'm interviewing them. But yeah,
Got you. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm definitely yeah. But thank you so much for taking time out your day to interview with me today. This is an awesome interview. I look forward to looking up on your projects because I definitely want to see this other person you're talking about because you seem
I
so nice.
got you.
So let's
I got you. Okay, listen, listen. I have some projects that are out now. One, Bullet Rush, that is on Tubi. I have The Broker, that is back on Tubi now. Dang, I got a lot of projects. But those are the two main ones I really want y'all to check out. Hustler Dreams Part 1, that's also on Tubi. I have
definitely
a
gonna watch it. This sounds good.
yeah, I have a series. I have a couple of series. Love and Larceny. Oh man, shout out to my guys Trey Cheney, Tyrone Betters, Fool with the Camera, K Sade, Trey Wright. Man, shout out to all of them. But yeah, go check out Love and Larceny. That's on Tubi as well. I have another series, 1821. Shout out to Tiana Melvina. That's my girl. That's my peoples. Yeah, that's on Tubi. So go check that out. Go search me up, King Judah. Look it up on Tubi. It'll pop right up.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Mhm.
thank you so much for having me today, coming on my show and just, giving me a piece of your journey. And I look forward to looking at your projects because I do watch Tubi every night before I go to bed.
Glad,
So
glad
I
you check me
definitely
out.
want to give you a shout out when I watch it. I
I got
definitely
you.
will.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Real talk. I
Definitely
really
will.
do.
Definitely. Definitely. I do appreciate you coming and I'm grateful and I'm honored. And I just thank you so much for coming on my platform today.
Anytime, anytime. If you want me back, just let me know.
All right. Thank you so
All
much.
right. All right, have a good night. Y'all take it easy.